Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you the Page of Pentacles. And this is describing a way that you are open to learning something new. You're open to learning about something that you would like to build. This is something that you've envisioned, something that you are proposing, something that's unfolding for you after you have the initial spark of an idea, an initial clue about the form this vision is going to take. You're suddenly willing to be in a beginner's mind so that you recognize that whatever you know needs to be tooled or fashioned or updated or integrated into this new opportunity to learn about something or something in a new way. And you are seeking the mentors, the collaborators, the teachers, whoever that you see as performing in a level that you admire or think is in alignment with your vision to lead you on this learning journey. And this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. This is a timeless reading and is intended to support you whenever you find it. So this is not relevant just because to the new year, but whenever you find it, in whatever way that you can access information, it will hopefully help you. And in your present, you have the World card, the beautiful world. This feels as though it is part of this opening up to a new path, a new opportunity that you're resonating with here. You have completed something. You've finished something up. You may even be gaining closure to a certain element or aspect of your journey that you are being recognized and rewarded for. So that not only have you achieved something, accomplished something, but others are valuing you, noticing you, recognizing you, uh, heaping adulations upon you regarding this achievement. But you're very clear this achievement was simply a preparation, not simply, but was a preparation for this new opportunity, for it perhaps helped you shape this vision, this new idea, this new direction that you're now preparing to go towards. And with the skills you've learned, with the contacts you've made, you're now in a better position to be open to learning something, your skills, retrofitting them in a fresh way. In the past, we have the Seven of Wands. This feels like residual energy from the way that you are naturally expressive of your talents and gifts. You are someone who sees your role as assisting others on your path, but in part, a lot of this energy expended towards helping others was at a time when you were unsure about your own talent or the possibility of success on this path. Now that you are assured that you are on the path for you and that you are a success, can be abundant, can be prosperous, can achieve what it is you're setting out to achieve, you're no longer allowing yourself to be distracted by the demands of others for you to fix things, because you are a fixer in some way or another. You have a lot of experience, you have a lot of regard for the efforts of others to learn and to grow. And so you have supported that in many ways in your life. However, now is the time for you to, with full acceptance of your path and purpose, to focus on your goals and to focus your energies on accomplishing that. In the future, we have the Seven of Cups. So 2 sevens here. This is bountiful for everyone. You are on your path. Those of you that I'm speaking to have a pretty good idea of the ballpark of your accomplishments. So it's important. My neighbor's kitty cat is looking through the window and trying to get in. So it's important that you are recognizing that the many rewards and offers that are coming to you are certainly now beginning to supply you with things that once would have satisfied you. In fact, they might have completely distracted you from what it is that is your ultimate goal. But you are now understanding that the things that are the rewards or recompense for what it is you're doing, what you will hope to accomplish, are not why you're doing what you do. You're doing what you're doing because this is your destiny. This is compulsive. You can't help yourself. You can't stop yourself from doing this. And in this way, this feels very much like it's relevant to a creative growth or achievement. This is for you who are creatives. That even when you weren't successful, when you weren't on this path, you couldn't stop yourself from doing the things that you now recognize are your gift, are your contribution to your community, your family, to the world. And in that way, you don't allow the things, some of which you will accrue or be rewarded with, are not the reasons you do this work. That it is a far higher purpose that motivates you. You're not distracted by the stars. This is resonating for you, I hope, Scorpio. If it is, please like this video. Please share this with others if you're so moved. And thank you for subscribing to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It's greatly appreciated. And I'm pulling the Honesty card, and it reads, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I think this is, again, part of the nature of the natural caretaking, provision, support that you give for others. You are learning to read between the lines, to recognize that everyone that asks for help may not need your help, may be asking for help for things that they best must achieve on their own terms, that they at times are asking for help because they know that it's something you're good at, relieving them of some level of their own responsibility. But as a result of that, you actually understand that you can read between the lines. You can be honest with yourself. You can use your powerful intuition to understand what's really being said, what's really being asked for. And this is with regards to evaluation of your own creative work. Others can flatter you. Others can truly be sincere in their flattery of your efforts. But the real work that a creative project needs for fuller development or something that you deeply understand. And I would imagine that you are teaming up with those who are able to deliver a clear, constructive critique as needed, depending on the kind of creative work you do, but that can also understand the limits of their understanding and knowledge and be truthful about that as well. This is also for you, understanding the limits of what you know, particularly as you seek to develop your creative voice, your narrative voice in more and more inclusive and profound ways. In the present, the World card is clarified by the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. Wow. You have so much support coming to you as you finish up a particular project that you've been working on, a particular path. And part of that support is helping you to spin off some new projects as a result. So the network that you have around you, which is incredibly encouraging and supportive of your creative work, allows you to be vulnerable, allows you to process the very intimate, deep feelings that fuel your work, that fuel your content. And they also help you to be practical and productive of that fuel so that you are productively integrating your voice or using your voice to build your narrative, your story, whatever creative product you are building. And when I say creative product, I don't just mean a piece of art or artwork per se. It can refer to anything, a garden you grow, a business you have. Everything we do has a creative stamp on it, a signature that represents our imaginative gloss on whatever we do. So this can be relevant, although it feels very pointed to the creatives among you, and it is. It can be relevant to anything that you're building, creating, and setting up as a new project, a new direction. In the past, the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I see you focused very much on simplifying your life in the past. Simplifying your life so that you can build productively on the foundation that you've already laid. Whether it feels like there's a material simplification, as in simplifying your domestic environment, making sure that your workstation, studio, or place of creativity is functional, highly functional, um, being purposeful about every aspect of your effort that you're making, particularly that you're building with others. And additionally, you are in a position to facilitate an appropriate structure for what it is you're building. In other words, the ideas that you're entertaining, the frame that you're establishing as the context for what it is you're putting together with others is something you facilitate through an openness to new ideas, through your curiosity that leads others to similarly challenge their assumptions and break out of conventional norms or standards when building something that's uniquely expressive, that integrates an authentic experience or voice. In the future, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of threes here. And the Two of Swords. It feels to me like you may have a decision to make regarding two different kinds of projects. Because of the practical resources and energy that you're pouring into one or the other of these projects, perhaps both of them, you feel the need to make a decision. And it feels as though the decision regarding the right direction for you, you've already made. You already know what it is. You already know what's going to serve you best. However, because of your resourcefulness, you have been able to nurture a couple or more projects that are all focused on recreating something in a better way, making something that already exists more useful, more practical, of greater value to more people. But you feel strongly that you must move in one direction in order to be successful on your terms. And you may be held back or feel restrained by wondering how those with whom you have been working to date will proceed without you. What your absence can mean to one project or the other, whether in a way that assumes that you feel that you are holding it together through your leadership, your ideas, your frame, your spiritual, ethical, intellectual framework is holding something together. And so this is not offering an answer one way or another. It is to acknowledge that you really already know the path that's best for you. And you may be aware of just how challenging the right one will be for even you, even though it's the right one, that it's going to be hard work, that pursuing your truth is hard. And my sense here is that you're not entirely sure, you're still gaining your confidence that you can sustain the effort of the one that is in the highest alignment with your purpose, your mission, your voice, the story that you want to tell. I'm going to finish this reading off with a flora and fauna of Africa in homage of the motherland of Mother Earth. And I pulled the lemur, and the key word is friendship. I love this. Tap into your charming and cunning nature. Set out on an adventure that stimulates your senses. I'm hoping that this is helpful to you. And thank you so much, Scorpio, for allowing me to share this insight with you. Until next time, namaste.